Alright guys, so first off, my hair is gone. Okay, so I know I've not uploaded a video in a while, and I just wanted to get back started to it because I have weekends free and I have a truck to finish. It's got a lot done to it already, but I thought I'd finish the rest of it with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Oh, gadget!
Alright guys, first things first, in order to make this easy, I have a, I guess, I don't know what I'd call it, but it's a gun of some sort. First things first, I need to make sure that there's a tag plate on the other truck, and I can start taking this off. Just so you know, I am using the front bumper off of a Ford Bronco, because I want to have the brush bar, and then the plan is eventually, I want to have the brush bar, and eventually the plan will be to have a 20-inch light bar here, and a 52-inch light bar up top. So let's get started with that. I'm going to go under the truck, and they are those two and those two. So I'm just going to pop those off, and then there's a I don't even know if you can see that, but there's two bolts back there. Hopefully you saw that. But basically, I'm just going to have to pop this bumper off and then put the other bumper on, make sure they fit. And there it is. Okay, it's heavy. So I'm out here with the other one of the two Broncos we have. Anyway, I'm gonna just crawl in here. Yeah. You can kind of tell, but the frame mounts are in different locations. These are just bolted on, so I might just be able to undo them here, maybe, and then do some sort of adapter trick. I'm not sure. Figure it out though. And as you can see, the motor is a super big one. Puts out about 900 horsepower. But back to business. Hopefully there's no fabrication required, but I'm not too sure. Alright guys, so I finally, after like an hour of working, finally got the Bronco bumper off. And I don't even know if it's going to work, because if you look at these mounts, see how they're already curved? Then you come over and you look at these mounts, they're not only flat, but they're on the very edge of the bumper. This does have flat mounts, but they're right in there on the bumper. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but there are actually these bolts right here. I already got the bottom ones, but they hold the bull bar on. So I'm thinking maybe I can just move this over, but the only problem is then I'll still have this rusty bumper. So there's a problem in each scenario. One's easier than the other, but it does require drilling holes. Not so sure if I'm comfortable with that. I'll try and make this one work. Hopefully it does. This might work because there's a hole in the frame here and a hole in the frame here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I can at least try. I can try and make this work. See if I can do something with these mounts. Because like, all this is being held on by is just this and this attached to the bumper itself, and they just have like little snapback clips behind there. I guess that's what they're called. So I might be able to do something with it. I just don't know what yet. Alright guys, so I've decided I'm just going to take the actual bull bar part, which is the only part I really want, and I'm going to just drill some holes in the original bumper and just slap it on. Basically all I'm doing to get this off is just taking a 19 mil wrench, just regular crescent wrench, popping it on, then taking this, another wrench, a hammer would be better, and just smacking it, and it pops loose really quick. And yeah, I can almost spin it with my hands, but I don't need to hit it anymore because it'll just turn like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to figure out what drill bit's going to work, and I'll catch you guys once I have this mounted on that. Oh gosh, that's heavy. Holy crap. I thought the weight was from the bull bar. Dang. Alright, so we have the part that we wanted. And this, oh, that's actually pretty heavy. So some of the weight came from the bull bar, but most of the weight is from that bumper. It's like 100 pounds, no joke. But now that we have the bull bar, we can go ahead and put it on our bumper, mark the holes, drill the holes, and have a somewhat a brush bar. But mainly the reason why I wanted this was because it has these tabs that you can run bolts through for the 20-inch LED bar. And like I said, I'm gonna have the 57 or the 52 up on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and mock this up and get to the drilling process. Another note, in order to get these bolts through the bumper, I had to take a little punch and a hammer and just smack them through. You can use a screwdriver, but the silicone may or may not smash. One more thing is that you should put some sort of like spray lube or oil or something on these when you put them back on, just so that way if you do ever decide to take it off, like if it's get bent or anything, you can just unscrew them. No big deal. It's not like rusted like these are. You can sandblast them too, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some spray lube on and get those going. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had to use a sawzall to cut off these two bolts holding it on, and one bolt over here holding it on. That's why it took so long. I even used the air gun, and the air gun wouldn't work, so I had to break out the sawzall. I hope I have a battery for the drill. We'll find out here in a moment. So yeah, we're gonna start with a small bit, I think we're just gonna go small bit to big bit, or we're just gonna use one of those drill bits that gets small to large. I don't know what it's called, but it will do the job. So yeah, let's get going. In order to find what drill bit I'm gonna use, I'm going to use one of these hole guides, I guess it is, and basically just take this and see if it fits through any of the holes, or what's the smallest hole it's going to fit through. Fits through this 1/2 inch, barely fits through the 31/64. So I think we're going to go 1/2 inch just because it has the washers and the nuts, and I think it'll be fine. Alright, so I have the bottom two holes drilled and bolts put in. As you can see right there, it looks like rivets, but it's actually bolts. Now I just got to get these top two back in front. Yep, there's one. And there's the second one.
responsible.
Alright guys, so bumper's done. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. The only issue is bumper sag. Oh, maybe not. It's definitely sucked up more over there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely is sagging. You can, yeah. Just look at the bar. So, it is sagging. I did have to replace these with bolts rather than the rivet, streamline rivet looking things because I messed up the threads on the one, and also they wouldn't fit through the holes because I drilled them the wrong size and I didn't feel like taking this whole thing off again. So I'm going to go ahead, level this out, show you what it looks like. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please follow my Instagram to get live updates on the truck. Every now and then I do a live video of me doing stuff on the truck. I think I had a live video of me putting the new core support in, and I had a video of me doing Bondo, which is pretty boring, so I probably will never do that again. But I do some pretty cool live videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and adios.